Hello guys, so today we have joined, I've started the live again. Today we'll be going through the 4th T20 International or the pre-match of the 4th T20 International between West Indies and India. And we'll have Varad Vaichal who will be joining us shortly to cover the West Indies versus India series. It's been an interesting series where India are trailing behind in a bilateral T20 series after a long time. And I don't quite remember the last time India.
Table. Like Tirakora fiasco, we all know that. And even Chahal is playing, Mukesh Kumar is getting two. It seems like he's just playing with the captaincy. It's not a good sign. If BCCI wants him to captain T20 World Cup 2024, then he must behave maturely. It's not like a game. It's not like a kid's game.
Yeah, I think so. But talking first of all, talking about Nicholas Puran's form, I think he has been carrying out that form since the MLC. We saw
MLC.
how he single-handedly took Mumbai Indians or the American. I think it's Los Angeles. MI?
No. Am I New York?
MI New York. MI New York. So he single-handedly scored that brilliant century to guide MI New York to their first MLC title. And I think he has been carrying his form so far because in the second T20I, if you would see, West Indies wouldn't have found it easy to chase that total of 160 around because they were losing wickets at a frequent interval. They had lost 2 wickets in the first over
To
itself.
Chahal over.
But then the
Yeah.
Nicholas Puran show, along with Robman Powell, I think another power hitter who has sort of remodeled his game and has brought that A game at the right time is Robman Powell because I think before this series, he did not have a very good IPL. He was struggling for West Indies as well in the World Cup qualifiers. But come the T20I series, he has showed his A game, and even in the last game, he played that outstanding cameo of 40
Okay.
runs of just 19 deliveries.
I get it.
So I think all in all, it's been good for West Indies. But talking about Team India, I think talking about Hardik Pandya's captaincy. First of all, what are your thoughts on Hardik Pandya not giving the strike to Tilak Verma to score his second half century?
Actually, you know that he was saying that stay not out. He was saying stay no. So and then what happened? I just didn't know. Means he smashed the six. I mean, this is demoralizing. See, no doubt he scored 49. He has scored 50 runs. But you saw the face of Tilak Verma. He was very disappointed because it uplifts the game. And at the same time, Hardik Pandya, he has a lot of arrogance. I must say this. बहुत सारा attitude है. मुझे तो ऐसा लग रहा है.
Yeah, I think it's not about attitude as such. I mean, definitely there is some sort of attitude with Hardik Pandya. We can associate attitude and Hardik Pandya, but also I feel the core group or the support group that Hardik Pandya has with Gujarat Titans, where he is completely safeguarded by the likes of Ashish Nehra. I think the Ashish
Yeah.
Nehra Hardik Pandya combination is what we are missing in the Indian team. With Rahul Dravid and Hardik Pandya, you can see that there is some sort of communication gap, or Hardik Pandya is sort of taking on a different sort of captaincy. He is trying to get in different methods into the game. He's not sort of asking Yuzvendra Chahal to come in and bowl in the power play, which is weird. Asking Akshar Patel and Yuzvendra Chahal, I mean, the pacers, he's holding back his pacers till the end. Talking about the pacers, I think, what are your thoughts on Arshdeep Singh and Mukesh Kumar? Because I think Arshdeep Singh is not in the best of his rhythm. And Mukesh Kumar, do you think Mukesh Kumar is the right fit for this Indian T20I side?
Actually, he has represented in all the three formats. Basically, I feel that he's a test bowler. Like it will take time. Like he had a wonderful IPL around Delhi Capitals, but actually we should not do player promotion like anything. Like now, Tilak Verma stocks are going on. Like make him for ODI World Cup. We should give chances. We have a domestic structure. You know that it's a very reputed one. So we should stick to the process. We did with Surya Kumar Yadav. He failed with ODI circuit. He had a terrible record at the moment. So we should not. We should slowly and give chances. Whether it is Mukesh Kumar or Arshdeep Singh.
Yeah, I would agree with you. And talking about Surya Kumar Yadav in at number 3, what do you think about Kohli's chances of making it to the T20 World Cup 2024? Do you think Kohli comes back in the Indian team and probably a Surya Kumar Yadav and Tilak Verma is demoted one place down the order?
Actually, I have read somewhere that Ajit Agarkar, according to the sources, it is said that it is Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma have been told to focus on ODIs and Test cricket till the ODI World Cup. So Virat, I think he will make it because see, if you know India-Pakistan match T20 World Cup, like Surya Kumar Yadav got failed, and then Virat Kohli slowly paced the innings, and then later he cashed on the loose deliveries and also good air. We remember the Harry Shroff six. Like who would have thought that six would have hit? Virat Kohli will make it, but I am not sure about Rohit Sharma because Rohit Sharma's fitness and captaincy is also under scrutiny. And at the same time, I must say this: there are a lot of problems because Hardik Pandya is very he's saying that this is my team. Rohit Sharma is saying this is my team. Rahul Dravid, he doesn't know anything. Jay Shah, our secretary, he is also tight-lipped. I mean, so much chaos is happening. We are uncertain that what will happen.
Yeah, exactly. And talking about the ODI World Cup, I think the India's middle order conundrum is actually a big conundrum because you have the likes of KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer,
Sanju
Rishabh Pant
Samson.
all injured. And with the way Tilak Verma has introduced himself in the international format, do you think he has a chance of somewhere making it to the into that middle order?
Actually, let's for a second give him a chance. Huh? See, Sanju Samson, what wrong he has done? Come on, give him chances. There are only 7 matches before the ODI World Cup. He is already 28. It has been 10 years since he has been performing for Kerala, IPL, domestic. Come on, man, give him some chances. Tilak Verma, he's only 22. See, 22 is not the issue for me. I think Sanju Samson should be given a priority. We should give who is experienced. He has an average of 66, if I'm not wrong. More than 50. So we need a proper middle order
Yeah,
batsman.
I think ODI, in terms of when you talk about ODI cricket, Sanju Samson has been very good for India in that middle order. But my only problem or concern with Sanju Samson, I know there are lots and lots of Sanju Samson supporters out there, and rightly so, he does not get enough credit or enough opportunities to represent the Indian side. But then again, the only problem that I have with Sanju Samson is a bit of, I mean, that's his natural game, that aggressive tendency to go after the bowling. But that can sometimes look like carelessness because you saw in the T20I series as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes he's coming in, he's smashing the ball out of the park right from the get-go. But then he's not able to convert those starts into big scores. And I think that has been something that we have seen with Sanju Samson even in the IPL. He gets those starts. Eventually he goes on to score those 70s, 80s, but as the tournament progresses, he fades out a little bit. And towards the end of the tournament, you have Sanju Samson stringing in scores of 20s, 30s, where he is not able to completely take the attack on the bowlers. So yeah, Sanju Samson is a good shout out. So I mean, there is no need of asking you whether you will go for an Ishan Kishan or Sanju Samson because I think I have the answer clear with me. But still, I think, do you reckon Ishan Kishan still has that outer edge of just making it to the Indian team for the World Cup, ODI?
Actually, we already have KL Rahul, right? KL Rahul is supposed to be fit. KL Rahul, Shreyas Iyer, Virat Kohli, and we have got
KL
Surya Kumar
Rahul's
Yadav.
fitness is a concern, right? KL Rahul and Shreyas Iyer's fitness is still a concern because you don't know
No,
whether they'll.
no. They will make it. KL Rahul, it is being told that KL Rahul will make it to the ODI World Cup. But see, if KL Rahul performs, then Ishan Kishan, where will he bat? Rohit Sharma is quite optimistic that he wants a left-handed batsman. But Ishan Kishan is not that good against spinners. So that is a concern for the team. And KL Rahul, he can perform. We saw in the first ODI against Australia, he played a 75 run ordnance knock.
Yeah.
So he's also experienced. Like he was a part of 2019 World Cup.
I think KL Rahul is by far the best option that India has in the ODI format at least. T20s, as KL Rahul says, strike rate is overrated, and KL Rahul is not able to provide India with the great starts. But in the ODI format, where he comes down at number 4, number 5, is the position where I feel KL Rahul can add value, huge value to this Indian side, especially because. If we have Hardik Pandya, Ravindra Jadeja at 6 and 7, we still have some sort of backup, so as to say, because if Virat Kohli and the top order fails early in the World Cup, you never know. This Indian team is really prone to collapses, and I won't be surprised if you see India lose 4-5 wickets early on if say the openers and Virat Kohli is not able to convert those starts into big knocks.
Actually, this time I think we have got Shreyas Iyer. Like he's a proper batsman, just like Ajinkya Rahane. So he was quite unfortunate to miss out on 2019 World Cup. But Shreyas Iyer, he scored around, he almost missed out on a century against Bangladesh, that ODI series which India lost. And we have got Surya Kumar Yadav also. But I don't think that India will collapse. Like Shreyas Iyer, he's someone that he will stand tall from one end and let the others batter on, because there are chances that Akshar Patel might also get a chance, because we saw Akshar Patel in BGT 2023, like how he scored runs. Like he's also proper batsman. But as you said, like India is prone to collapses. Once again, it has been 12 years. Nothing has changed. India is dependent on Virat and Rohit. The game is over. And now Shikhar Dhawan. Shikhar Dhawan, he's now out of the contention.
Yeah.
But it is same. Nothing has
Yeah,
changed.
I think perfectly put out there. Let's get back to the India versus West
Yeah, yeah,
Indies series. Talking about
yeah.
West Indies team, first of all, we are playing in Florida, which is expected to be a batting paradise.
Batting paradise,
And
yeah.
you have, let's talk about the West Indies batting lineup. Brandon King, Kyle Mears, Jonathan Charles, Nicholas Pooran, Shimron Hetmeyer, Robin Powell. Do you think they can go, and if they get some sort of a good start, and if they can take on the spinners, do you think 250 is on the cards?
Actually, there 240 scored was
Yeah.
scored in 2016, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
India
so
lost
we
by
can
2 runs after
India
the
lost.
KL Rahul magnificent
No,
century.
only
Yeah.
one run. I guess only one run. It was only one
Yeah,
run. A
one run,
large
one
ball,
run, right.
uh, large ball, 2 runs were required. MS Dhoni was on strike. Devendra Rao deceived by those slower balls, and MS Dhoni surprisingly he didn't pick those even
Yeah.
decide. So I think, see, West Indies problem is that they can't score against Chahal. If Chahal is brought earlier into the attack, like you said in the power play overs, then it will do wonders for the team, because Kyle May struggles to score runs. If he's not given the room, he's under tension. But I don't think West Indies will score that much freely, because Mukesh Kumar is good at the power play overs, and if West Indies can score around 50 runs, 50 to 60 runs, then it will do wonders. And if wickets fall in the power play overs, then it's India's games, because in the middle overs we have got spinners. Spinners can easily create a havoc and dismantle the opponent.
Yeah, right. I think Emil is just taking fun in the comment section with going on.
Okay,
Emil, it's
okay.
fine. It's fine. We can. I mean, if you want, we can join. I mean, invite you to the live as well. But thanks for the lovely comments.
Lovely.
Yeah, talking about Yuzvendra Chahal coming in the power plays, do you think India will stick to the same combination of 3 spinners for today's game as well? Chahal,
I
Kuldeep
can't.
Yadav, and Akshar Patel.
I can't say it's Hardik Pandya. He's unpredictable, but I think India will stick with three spinners, because what happens? Kuldeep Yadav's variations. He has a lot of deceives, flight deceives. There are a lot of variations. And at the same time, Akshar Patel can also tighten up the screws. So I think India will play with three, and they have a lot of options in the bowling. Hardik Pandya can also bowl. He will bowl in the power play overs. He'll bowl in the mid overs. Like he will do anything he wants. Means
I think so too, because Hardik Pandya's captaincy has been unpredictable so far. So before we end, I mean, I would like to take your. I mean, I know definitely that you are supporting West Indies, or you feel West Indies will have the edge. But I would still say, do you think West Indies can clinch the series today itself, or are you headed up for the decider?
no, actually today West Indies will win, because see, I will give you two reasons. Like they have got Holder in bowling department. Holder, Obed McCoy, there, Akil Hussain is there. See, they have got players who can create havoc by winning small moments. Akil Hussain's 4 overs are very productive, and if the batting department, if Kyle May is tipped to be the next Chris Gayle. Look at his muscle power and all that. If he gets a start, then a century is also on the cards. So they can defend the target, but at the same time, the way Surya Kumar Yadav, he just scored 83 runs. I mean, the ball from ball one. West Indies have to get rid of Surya Kumar Yadav. He's a one-man army, to be honest. If they get rid of Surya Kumar Yadav, then it's their game only.
Yeah, definitely. I think Surya Kumar Yadav is a huge threat for any team in the T20I format. And talking about Kyle Mayers being compared to Chris Gayle, I think it's a bit too early to decide that. But still, I think whatever we have seen of Kyle Mayers in the IPL, because we thought Quinton de Kock was a must starter for Lucknow Super Giants, but they stuck to Kyle Mayers for a long time, and I think he did perform brilliantly in the IPL. But since then, he hasn't really come good for the West Indian side, especially in the World Cup qualifiers. But I think he'll turn it around today as well. Having said that, I still feel India will clinch another game. I think they'll make it 2-2 and we'll head to the decider. Having said that, I think we'll do this sometime soon again. And
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, anything, yeah.
Sandipani, I would like to ask, should Tilak Verma or Sanju Samson, they should bat up the order. Like Sanju Samson's batting position is also unpredictable. Like Hardik Pandya is coming up the batting order. I mean, what is happening? Like Hardik Pandya is a finisher. He should bat as a finisher. Sanju Samson is not a finisher. He's someone who can provide stability. So according to you, what changes you expect in this fourth match?
Yeah, see, I think the batting order depends on the game situation, and with the way Surya Kumar Yadav has and Tilak Verma has played in this series, I think Surya Kumar Yadav is fixed at 3, Tilak Verma is fixed at 4. Talk about Hardik Pandya, I think as the years have gone on, over the last 2 to 3 years, Hardik Pandya looks himself as a more of a anchor player where he likes to take those 10-15 balls before launching the attack on the bowlers. And I think it's an approach that MS Dhoni popularized, and Hardik Pandya just wants to
Yeah,
follow that, where he can take the game as deep as possible and then accelerate. But you have to understand that everybody cannot be the best finisher in the world. So
yeah,
I still feel Hardik Pandya has a long way to go to establish himself as a finisher. Right now, I think India does not have a proper finisher in the T20I format or the ODI format, because you can't say that Hardik Pandya is a finisher right now. Jadeja does it for Chennai Super Kings often, but Jadeja as well takes those 10-15 balls to get going. And then you have the likes of, say, a KL Rahul or a Shreyas Iyer. I think Shreyas Iyer can still get going from ball 1, but still he is also a anchor sort of a player. He loves to come in early on at number 3, number 4. Talking about Sanju Samson, I think my friend Abel, we spoke about this in another
yeah,
stream somewhere, that Sanju Samson is well suited to bat up the order at number 3 or number 4, as he does for Rajasthan Royals. But given this Indian scenario, he does not fit into the number 3, number 4 slot. So now he has to sacrifice that slot and come in at number
yeah,
5 or number 6,
yeah.
depending on the match situation. So I think, once again, if India loses 3 early wickets, I think Hardik Pandya is going to come ahead of Sanju Samson. But I think if
No,
the third wicket falls around the 15th, 16th over, I think Hardik Pandya is going to send Sanju Samson ahead of him.
actually, Hardik Pandya's game has improved a lot under Gujarat Titans. He worked with Ashish Nehra.
Yeah.
Like in the last 2 seasons, we witnessed like how he paced the innings. Like no doubt he has got the firepower and everything, but I think he has the traits of being a leader. But he should not be what you call overconfident. Like throughout this T20 series and even in New Zealand, when he was the skipper, like see, this is a very small margin of game T20. One over, even a half an over can change the match. So we should not take the opponent lightly. So that's only
Exactly,
what I
exactly.
think.
Exactly, yeah. And having said that, I think we had a good start to our collaboration together.
Yeah,
I think we can
collaboration. Yeah,
do
yeah,
this more often.
yeah, yeah,
And hopefully
yeah.
we'll be back before the decider. Let's hope that
Decide
it's a decider,
tomorrow.
because yeah,
Yeah.
because if West Indies clinches it today, I think the fifth game becomes testless. So I think even you will support Team India for the timing, so that we have that exciting decider at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Varad
Thank
Vaichal,
you,
for joining in. I
Sandipani.
think,
Yeah, thanks.
yeah, I think it was a great pleasure having you. And we'll be doing these sort of lives, cricket lives, and other sports lives as well. So definitely tune into Varad's channel, tune into my channel, and support us, as we'll be bringing out some interesting sports content in the future. Thanks so
Yeah.
much for having us.
Thank you. Yes.